Ross and Marshall Von Erich have signed multi-year deals with MLW. The third-generation wrestlers will make their MLW on June 1 at Fury Road in Milwaukee. Signing with MLW is a big deal for us, 30-year-old Ross told Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated. They are the promotion that has allowed us to be with our dad, help out around the ranch, and still wrestle. We're able to continue the legacy, added Marshall, who is the younger brother. It's humbling, we're honored, and it's the perfect timing. We've never been this ready for this big a stage before. Ross and Marshall are the sons of the legendary Kevin Von Erich. Kevin and the Von Erich family were chronicled on an episode of Iceland's Dark Side of the Ring last week. The episode looked at the tragedy of the Von Erichs. All 5 of Kevin's brothers died premature deaths, 3 by suicide. The Von Erich name is not a burden, said Ross, who is the elder brother at 30. We are grateful for our name. It's a blessing to be a Von Erich. God gave us the right equipment, and we're going to go out there and do our best. Major League Wrestling signed Ross and Marshall Von Erich, Texas-born athletes Inc. multi-year deal. Will debut June 1 in Milwaukee at Fury Road NEW York. Ross and Marshall Von Erich have joined Major League Wrestling, signing a multi-year deal with the promotion this week. The sons of Kevin Von Erich have emerged as accomplished wrestlers, competing around the world including for Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan, Israel, Australia, the United Kingdom as well as in their home state of Texas. League officials can confirm that the third-generation grapplers will make their MLW debut June 1 in Milwaukee at Fury Road. Earlier today, Sports Illustrated broke the news with a report, featuring exclusive comments from the Von Erichs and MLW CEO Court Bauer. Ross and Marshall are not only world-class athletes but world-class people, said MLW CEO Court Bauer. I look forward to seeing their journey as they write a new chapter and usher in the future for their family and for pro wrestling fans around the world. About Ross and Marshall Von Erich. Born in Denton County, Texas and now fighting out of Kauai, Ross and Marshall Von Erich are premier professional wrestlers. Dangerous competitors both in singles competition as well as a franchise tag team unit. The brothers have aspirations of both singles and tag team gold. The massive 6 feet 4 inches 250-pound Marshall Von Erich loves 3 things: surfing, fishing and fighting. Without a doubt, the younger and physically bigger brother is a certified Hawaiian hoss. Combining explosive power with speed and agility, very few if any can match the charismatic grappler's fusion of styles, especially at his size. A strategist inside the ring, Ross wastes no movement, systematically focusing on his opponent's weaknesses until they are too tired to endure his blitzing offense. Featuring fast and furious brawling, cutting-edge grappling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu mat work, his arsenal also includes uncanny aerial attacks. Proud and serious, Ross Von Erich mixes technical wrestling, brawling, MMA and aerial attacks to make for a customized hybrid wrestling style. Grappling and learning new techniques on the beaches of Kauai from their father Kevin Von Erich, these Texas-born badasses are a force to reckon with. Preferring to fight barefoot, like his father, Marshall is a third-generation grappler. Similar to his father, Marshall also possesses one of the best dropkicks in the sport, attaining a vertical leap that would put most athletes to shame. Shocking fans and devastating opponents with his signature moonsault, Marshall is exceptional in every way. A top-level wrestler in both singles and tag team competition, Ross and Marshall fight for his family's name and their future. When not wrestling, the brothers can be found spending time with his family on their ranch in Hawaii, enjoying surfing, spearfishing and innovating new high-flying moves off of waterfalls. Growing up in Denton County, just outside Dallas, Marshall and Ross would tussle all over the family's Texas ranch with hopes of one day wrestling in front of large crowds around the world. However, their legendary father, Kevin Von Erich, didn't want his sons to grow up too fast. So much so he hid the weights in the barn at their Denton County farm and encouraged the boys to enjoy life. Wrestling would come soon enough if it was meant to be. Both impressive athletes from an early age, the brothers exceed in all sports, Ross in football and Marshall at discus throwing. In 2007, the entire Von Erich clan moved to Kauai, the state's northernmost island where the brothers Ross and Marshall would begin their journey to become pro wrestlers. Training under their father's watchful eye on his Hawaiian farm, the brothers quickly took to professional wrestling. This would lead Ross and Marshall on a journey around the world to train and learn from some of the sport's best, including Harley Race. The brothers' time training with Race in Missouri was invaluable. The brothers not only learned key fundamentals but world-class technical and brawling skills from the Hall of Famer, which would serve them well in the years to come. From Race's camp in Missouri, Ross and Marshall would go on an excursion to Japan where they would live for the better part of 2 years in the pro wrestling Noah dojo. Under the tutelage of Naomichi Marufuji, the Von Erichs mastered the art of puroresu, Japanese wrestling. On and off for 2 years, Ross and Marshall would train and compete in one of Japan's most competitive and prestigious wrestling circuits, both in singles and tag team competition. Competing around the world, including Israel, England, Australia as well as stateside in their home state of Texas, the rise of the 3RD generation of Von Erichs heralded a new era for the family. One of triumph, tranquility and hope. Along the way, they even collected championship gold in Texas and abroad. In 2019, Ross crossed over into film, appearing in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Hobbs & Shaw action movie. The brothers were also spotlighted in VIC's Dark Side of the Ring series, representing a new hope for a new chapter in the family's fabled story in the sport. Believing in the mantra to always look forward, never backward, Ross and Marshall have embraced their destiny, the fight for their family's name.